Today we're talking with Edward Brown of Core Edge Image and Charisma Institute about the importance of delegating special projects to charismatic leaders within organizations. What types of special projects might need charismatic leadership?
Contrary to popular belief by certain leadership pundits, every leadership model isn't suited for every type of situation, and charisma is no different. Charismatic leadership is no different. I believe that the ideal situation for a charismatic leader would be a situation inside an organization where a small cadre of individuals have to be brought together over a period of short time to make this particular situation go away or to solve a problem. So you have a problem, you have people who are splintered, and you have a time frame that you think might be short but may also go longer. So when a charismatic leader rolls into that kind of situation, he basically says and sees himself as the embodiment of the solution, embodiment of the process of bringing this thing to manifestation. Also a sense that if anyone can do it, I can do it, and if I don't get it done, it won't get done.
Why are charismatic leaders especially valuable for special projects?
Because the dark side of charismatic leadership is that they tend to become power-stricken over a period of time, whereas they feel that the whole dynamic of finding the solution or making this project a success, they take personal account for it, and therefore they don't want anybody to touch their baby. They don't have a success plan. So these projects, a succession plan, these projects are ideal for them because they come in a short period of time, overtake the problem, and you need to give them something else to do. Keep them there too long, and it becomes bored for them, a sense of arduousness, and after a while, the people who love them come to hate him after a while because he has that compelling personality, and he sees the world black and white, and he's moved by a challenge. When the challenge is over, give him another challenge.
What is the upside and downside of charismatic leadership for special projects?
Well, the upside is that he's going to be a crusader. He's going to make sure it gets done. He's going to get everybody on board. He's going to be inspiring. He's going to be motivating. He's going to be critical in his analysis. He's going to push people. He's going to do all those kind of things. The downside, as I've said, is that he doesn't have a successor. No one's good enough past the individual to get it done. He may even be hard-pressed to give up the power of the responsibility because he started it, he made it a success, why should I leave it now? So it's the sense that he becomes one, the same passion and emotion that made him successful also may have him stay too long and cause schisms among the people, and therefore the things he started and the things he achieved now become downsides because he's actually undergoing, undergirding all the things, undermining all the things that he's achieved. It's kind of like if I can't run it, I'll wreck it.
Special assignments might often be short in duration. Are you suggesting that charismatic leadership is most ideal for short terms?
When I say short term can be less than a year to 2 years, if you will. Short term is relative. When I think about short term, it can't be a situation that goes on and on and on without an end in sight, because he's mission driven, and when the mission is over, then he's looking for another mission. You're going to see that theme always characterized in my analysis of charismatic people. Give me the lay of the land, tell me how it operates, tell me the challenges, give me the full power, because there again, you can't micromanage me. You micromanage me, you're going to have problems, because again, that's why you hired me. If you could do it yourself, you should have did it yourself. Don't bring me in here and then talk about here are the rules and this is how you do it. So the short term is he is moved and invigorated by the opportunity. But if I'm staying there and I become old and stodgy, and now I'm a traditionalist, I'm a bean counter, I'm just going along operationally like any other organization, that no longer serves the interests of the charismatic leader.
What are some project deliverables that are specific to charismatic leaders?
Well, there's some studies out there suggesting that charismatic leaders, because of their motivation, their positive attitude, and their zeal and zest from a crusade and missionary perspective, they will be innovative. Innovation oftentimes leads to breakthroughs. Breakthrough leads to what? Special products or services that serve a particular need of a certain segment of the population. That's money. That's revenue enhancement. By me being that person who motivates people and inspires people, people start creating ideas for the first time thinking about, I know how to make this organization better. I know how to bring more money in, because no one really asked, and nobody really pulled it out of them. Now you're pulling people to do things they hadn't done before. So the deliverables are always, how can we make it better than we've done in the past, because we are looking for new ground to break and new opportunities that we haven't looked for before. And a charismatic person is excellent in finding those opportunities in ways that other leadership models may not be as qualified to do such.
Okay. When is the best time to not use a charismatic leadership for special projects?
If you have a situation where it doesn't require innovation, it doesn't require a shakeup of organization, it doesn't require hardcore people being aligned into one space or one direction, then a traditional model might be more apropos. Just more or less just maintaining the innovation as we've already uncovered. But if in fact you need to shake things up, that's when you bring in the leadership model of charisma. And because there again, it's like I guess the best example that comes to mind is a ship. The ship has different directions you may go, and sometimes you have to go totally around because you want to miss the iceberg. You have to use different dynamics to steer that ship. As an analogy, steering that ship, you have to switch captains, because the ship may require different skill sets that one captain may not have. Now, ideally speaking, pundits will say that when they talk about these new books and new tomes of leadership models, they will say that this leadership is the ideal. Well, I suggest that leadership models are based on personality of the person. Don't try to change the person to fit a leadership style. Find the person's strong points and find a leadership style that fits that and enhance that. So I'm thinking that if you can find the leader who can identify with what's right for his style of leadership, and charismatic people, is going to be that dynamic of change and innovation, then you will actually have a successful model by which that person can thrive, because he's just being himself.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Brown.
My pleasure.